So discrete face, Matt. I want a completely discrete face. Keep your teeth together. So say for me, Luke, I'm going to do what you asked. Luke, I'm going to do what you asked.
Oh my God.
Don't think about it. Just do it. I think panic all you want, but whatever. Just go really slowly. I'm going to do what you asked.
Je suis.
Stand still. Listen to Auntie Lukey. Get rid, people, as much as you can, of the instinct to use the verb to be with a verb. How do you say I eat, Matt?
I eat, je mange.
Say it for me in French. That was in English.
Je mange.
That was in English still. Use the twangs that Malene showed us. Say for me, I eat. Here's your clue. They're both chests. Je mange. Let me hear it.
Je mange.
No, je mange. That's not remotely French. Je is in the chest. Mon is here. Je mange. Don't copy my words. Imitate the sound I'm making. You ready to imitate me? Do an impression of me. Listen. Je mange.
Je mange.
More, another step in the same direction, but don't use the side of the mouth. Super soft lips. Je mange.
Je mange.
No, but that is not what I gave you. I literally said to you, do not use the mouth and do not use the side of the lips. I said, don't use this. And you go, je mange. And you put a big fat fucking separation between the two of them. That's the opposite of what I asked for. Imitate me. Super soft mouth. Je mange. Je mange.
Je mange.
Good, very good. Even less mouth. Je mange. Use your ha-he-ha to make the sound. Use your vibration to make the sound, not your face. Je mange.
Je mange.
Good. That's where French comes from, not this. Good man. Right. So say for me, I am eating. How do we say I am eating?
Je mange.
No, I am eating. How do we say I am eating?
Oh, je suis mange. No?
I knew this is why you need the grammar stuff. I eat. Present tense. I am eating. Present continuous. Same shit in French. There is no ing. We do not have an ing tense in French. The ing is called the gerund. We only have it for adjectives and after the preposition en. So if Colin says I am speaking with Luke, Colin has to say je parle. Chest, head, by the way. Je parle. Colin can't say je suis parlant. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Italian has it, English has it, Spanish has it, French, Welsh has it, English, French doesn't have it. So I am eating is I eat. I am speaking is I speak. Yeah, same. The continuous tenses don't exist in French. I have eaten is the same as I have been eating. You can't say j'ai été mangeant or some crap like that. So in other words, if you hear the verb to be, people, resist the urge to say the verb to be. Resist the urge to say the verb to be if you've got an ing after it, unless your ing is an adjective. So for example, if Malene says, I am fascinating. Luke, I'm fascinating. I'm a fascinating woman. Je suis fascinante. That's an adjective. It's not, Luke, right now I am fascinating local people by whatever, waving my legs in the window. It's a different thing. Yeah. So in other words, say for me, I am. Just translate this for me. So let's say, I am going. So how would you say I'm going then?
Je vais.
Lovely. Did you say je suis allant? No, you said je vais. Play this week until I sort you guys out of time. Je vais. Low, high. Let me hear the slide. Je vais.
Je vais.
No, je vais. It couldn't be more estuary. Listen to my twang. Don't copy my words. Do an impression of me. Je vais.
Je vais.
No, you're not copying me. Copy me. Moi.
Moi.
Listen to that gorgeous twang. E.
E.
B.
B.
Lovely. Imitate me. Je vais.
Je vais.
Better. Turn that on people. That we've all got it. How do you think you speak English? We've all got it. Turn it back on. Don't copy words. If you copy words, you'll copy words as Matt, as Colin. Yeah? Imitate. Don't repeat the words, because you repeat the words in your voice. All right? So say for me, I'm going to do what Luke wants. That sounds a bit weird on my behalf, but off you go. I'm going to do what Luke wants.
Je vais faire quoi?
So pause. When it's what and it's not a question, sucre.
Sucre.
No, listen, but that was nice copying. Sucre.
Sucre.
No. Listen properly. Listen to the lips. Sucre, not sugar. Sucre.
Sucre.
Good. Don't say it as Matt. Say it as yourself. Sucre.
Sucre.
Lovely. C-E space Q-U-E. So je vais faire ce que what's Luke wants.
Je vais faire sucre.
Luke. What's Luke?
Luc.
Lovely. Good accent. Good man. And wants. Here's your clue. Wants is on the chest. How do you say I want?
Je veux.
Lovely, lovely. As opposed to cheveux, which is hair. So say to me, I'm going to do what Luke wants. Je vais faire ce que Luc veut.
Je vais faire ce que Luc veut.
Linguist, listen, what words did I tell you meant what when it was not a question? Ce que. I didn't say ce que. One more time. Je vais faire ce que Luc veut. Look at where I'm going. I'm going from here to here. Je vais faire ce que Luc veut.
Je veux faire ce que
Pause.
Luc...
Pause. Cardinal rules have been broken here. You're stopping. I said don't stop. Just keep going on the previous vowel. So je vais faire ce que Luc veut. We don't care. Take as long as you want. Off you go. One more time. Take as long as you want. No stopping with the voice.
Je vais faire ce que Luc veut.
Better. Bit teethy, but good. Good. Lovely. Practice these locations of vibration, and the new material that I give you for the verbs will go in like brilliantly. Good. Let's go to Colin, then we'll do Nate, and you can all cry. Because Nate has had a year of Luke. Off you go. Colin, I spoke with Dear Luke the other day.
J'ai parlé avec cher Luc hier.
Listen to me. Everybody put their hands up if their ears work. Put your hands up, let me see it. Good. All for one, one for all. Yeah, les trois mousquetaires. I just told somebody, what cardinal rule did I just tell somebody about French? And particularly about learning. Don't pause the vowel. Slide your vowel from one word to the next. Okay, it's absolutely the most important thing you can do to progress your French. If you asked me a question in French, I would even keep the noise going, even if I didn't have anything to say. Luc, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? Listen to the constancy of it. Oui, alors je viens de passer 3-4 jours à ma maison, donc voilà, j'imagine que j'y resterai peut-être à Londres. Oh non, je me trompe, c'est l'anniversaire de mon ami Pat, je vais aller voilà, lui rendre visite et je vais lui faire une fête. It just keeps going. It's and if it's slower, fine. We don't go je vais, pause, faire, pause. Don't do it. Not while you're learning. It's an exercise. It'll feel really long and horrible, but you'll completely grow to feel more comfortable. So keep the previous vowel going. Also, while I've stopped you because you're new to the method, if we had a word which ended hard, so Colin, what's the word for with?
Avec.
Lovely. Nice twangs. Slow it down for me. Avec.
Avec.
Lovely. What you don't want, guys, is homogenized vowels. So is a and e, it's in the same spectrum. It's both above the chin, but we need to hear the difference. Yeah, it's not avec, avec, yeah, avec, a, e, a, e, a, e. So the point is avec a soft ending word? You'll need this next time, or a hard ending word. Does it end in a hard sound or a soft sound? Avec.
So hard. Avec.
Good, because it ends in a consonant. Basically, if it ends in a consonant, if your mouth closes, it's hard. If your mouth keeps going, like too soft, too hard, gris soft, vert soft, vert hard, gris soft, grise hard. Yeah, if it's got a consonantal close, it's hard. So if you're going to keep your previous word going, don't end it. So how much, Colin, of avec can we say without ending it? How much can we say, and keep going and keep going. How much of avec can we say without ending it?
Avec.
Well bloody done. I'm going to give you some more. You're going to do the same thing. How much of voiture, car, can we say without ending it?
Voiture.
There we go. But don't end it. You ended it. So in other words, when you're thinking, you don't want to end a word because then you can't do the liaison and the join and all of this stuff. So get used to, so how much of Okay, so how much of the word image, Colin, can I keep going? How much of image can I say?
Beaucoup. Image.
No. Image. Lui, alors, effectivement, il m'a montré une belle image. And you're not going to get image because as a speaker, you'll then go on to the next word. You know, oui, alors Luc, il m'a montré une belle image que j'ai beaucoup. But if you then went image, as long as you knew what was coming, you go image, que, and you do the consonant cluster. You don't get image, que. Yeah, so get used to doing this. Next sentence, Colin, you're doing very well. I need to wash lots of clothes because I was in the garden this week. I need to wash lots of clothes because I was in the garden this week.
Je dois nettoyer beaucoup de linge parce que j'étais dans le jardin.
Pause. It's sounding nice. The word for laundry is linge, but we're not saying linge. What's the word for clothes, beginning with a V?
Vêtements.
Don't bang the T. Vêtements. Yeah, we're sounding like Matt. We need not how Matt ended up, but how Matt started. Soften the consonants. Do we want vêtements or do we want vêtements?
Un vêtement.
That's it. Did we also hear the difference?
Ouais.
Soft mouth, ha. Vêtements, no. Vêtements. Think of French as a line. Vêtements. Up you go. What's the verb to wash?
Nettoyer.
That's the verb to clean. Nice accent though. What's the verb to clean? We want the verb to wash. Begins with an L.
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Low, high. Je ne sais pas. You will go je ne sais pas on the same point. Laver to wash, yes?
Laver, d'accord, ouais.
That's it.
Laver.
So say to me, I need to wash lots of clothes.
Je dois laver beaucoup de vêtements.
Because I was in the garden this week.
Parce que j'étais dans le jardin cette semaine.
Pause. What's the word for garden?
Jardin.
Stand still. What's the first vowel of the word garden?
Ah.
What did I tell you guys about the word? What did I tell Maline about the vowel for A earlier? Did I tell you that you needed to stick it higher than most people think or lower? Where did I say it needed to go?
Low.
Yeah, higher. Twang. Ja. Yeah, not ja.
Jardin. Le jardin, oui.
Lovely, good. Now pause. Now the third time you said and the second time you said Any idea what vowel you said for garden, the second syllable, the first time?
Ah.
No? En. So people know they've gone nasal.
Jardin, oui.
Yeah, people know. Lukey's talking. God, you lot have got no fucking manners. It's not because I'm more important than any of you guys. It's because other people are listening within the group and they want to hear the instructions as well. So, nasal. There's loads of nasals. There's loads of nasals. So jardin. So using what we taught. Who did we do it with first? Did we do it with Matt first? So could you slide for me jardin between the two? Let me hear it.
Jardin.
Lovely. Now that don't bang my D for me. Jardin, go on.
Jardin.
That's nice. That will give you a holistic. Shut up, Luke. Not holistic. That will give you a haptic muscle memory of saying the word, and your body will remember the word garden. Lovely. Good. Get ready to cry. No, one more from Colin, and then we'll do give little Naty a go. So, Colin, off you go. So say for me, Luke, I will be as strong, which is how we say as good. I will be as good as Nathan this year. I will be as good as Nathan this year. No, look at me. Never say people. Is back to our Maline when she was in her previous North American form. Yeah, when it was here. Ain't no French sentence going to come from anybody saying the word because it's in your English language gearbox. If you want to make that noise, go and place it on the diaphragm. Yeah? Do not go because it's, can you hear? It's literally where I told our beautiful young lady to not make the sound. So don't go because it's set your mouth back in English and your muscle memory back in English. We want our muscle memory in French. We don't want to use our smarts. We want to use our language center. All right. So don't go. Let me hear it. Don't shank a bitch. Give me a nice long note. Lovely. I know I'm hilarious, but we try not to laugh out loud. So off you go. So can you now say for me, and give me the rest of the sentence? I will be as strong as Nathan. Nathan. I will be as strong as Nathan this year.
Je sois
Pause. Now, interesting muscle memory. Very intriguing. Very good. Good job. You know it will be. Your muscle memory took you into another S in the verb to be. Soit is the subjunctive of the verb to be, but that was the beginning of a muscle memory because you previously said je sois somewhere else. What is I will be? Je
serai.
There we go. Now, very nice. To A. That was nice. Isn't muscle memory interesting? Because you were linking out comes je sois. This magical, mystical Narnia, this back of this wardrobe where language is kept, we just saw yours. Interesting, all right? That's what we're trying to feed, all right? Well done. That's very, very encouraging, all right? You'd be like, Luke, it's completely fucking wrong. Yes, but it came from the correct place of sliding shit together. So off you go. I will be as strong as Nathan this year. Off you go.
Je serai le même.
Listen to the muscle memory is strong in you. This is very encouraging. What is the sound you all associate with the future? Ra. Because you all think he will be, il sera. I will be, je serai. Yeah, but your muscle memory remembers saying sera. But you didn't say je serai. You have never said that in your entire life. I'm telling you because it's incorrect. So in other words, you guys ain't used to joining shit together. So that is basically what we do with logic language learning is we learn to muscle memory across the whole long sentence, not just individual cognate with a little breath pause in the middle. All right, like I was telling Matt that we don't want to do, because then our brain thinks sera sounds great. Sera sounds great. It doesn't sound great with the je up its ass to the left. All right, so focus one more time. Just say this to me. Je serai aussi fort. Je serai aussi fort. I will be as strong. Say that.
Je serai aussi fort.
Pause. Did anybody hear that join together? Because I didn't. Learn. It's stretching at the moment. I know it's a stretch. I completely know. I can't do any of your jobs. Yeah. Stretch your ability to go ha, he, ha. Je serai aussi fort. Imitate me. Je serai aussi fort.
Je serai aussi fort.
That was a different type of listening. That was fabulous. Right now, you're shit. You will be excellent. I can hear it in you. Colin. Like you have the capacity to do this. All right, absolutely. You've got demonstrated good muscle memory, good sound listening. Okay, we've seen it with Matt when I won't listen to the sound. Don't just copy me. Yeah, these are good skills. All right, lovely. Good. Now do Nathan. Don't cry, everybody. Trust me, he was a bag of wank when I got hold of him.
It's true.
It's true. Nathan, having worked with Luke for an intense period of my life, my French has improved. Having worked with Luke for an intense period of my life, my French has improved.
Après avoir travaillé avec Luc
I'm going to give you having rather than after working. Having worked with Luke for an intense period of my life, my French has improved. Having worked with Luke.
Ayant travaillé avec Luc en époque assez...
Pause. Don't have people who've just started showing you up by them hanging on the previous vowel and you taking a pause. Hang on the previous vowel, go again. Having, go from having. Having worked with Luke for an intense period of my life, my French has improved. Off you go.
Ayant travaillé avec Luc pour une époque assez intense de ma vie, mon français est amélioré.
Stand still. Which ass cheek do you want me to spank?
Left.
Left. My left or your left?
My
Right.
left.
Ayon or Ayon?
Ayant.
Tell me why you said Ayon, and if you don't know, I'll tell you. Why do you think you said Ayon?
I'm not sure.
Because elsewhere, there's the eternal fuckery of people fucking up the subjunctive of I versus A, of have and go. Do you agree?
Yes.
So give me the subjunctive of have, A.
A.
Give me the subjunctive of go, A.
A.
What is having? The gerund, ayant.
Ayant.
No ayant. And again, ayant.
Ayant.
Good. Nice vowel slide. Ayant travaillé avec Luc. What's for in the past? Pour or pendant?
Pendant.
Lovely. All right. What did you give me?
Pour.
Lovely. Nice OU, though. That was exquisite. So, ayant travaillé avec Luc pendant une période, whatever, très intense, intensive. Lovely. My French has improved. That bit was disgusting. How do you say my French has improved?
Mon français a amélioré.
No. Has your French improved something else?
Mon français s'est amélioré.
There we go. If you're improving something else, have. If you're improving itself, be. Mon français s'est amélioré. Good. Put that together for me. Ayant travaillé avec Luc pendant une période très intensive ou très intense, mon français s'est amélioré. I'm interested in s'est amélioré. Figure.
Ayant travaillé avec Luc pendant une période intensive, mon français s'est amélioré.
Lovely. That was badass. Just go a little bit less consonanty and see if you can do it. Oui, alors ayant travaillé avec lui pendant une période très intensive de ma vie, alors mon français s'est amélioré. Just give me that little bit slacker in the mouth, which means push from the chest.
Ayant travaillé avec Luc pendant une période
Notice with
intensive.
slack. Good. But notice with that push on the chest, notice we forget vowels. So you said travailler rather than train. Yeah. So we need to stay slack in the mouth, but not change the vowels. Good lad. Next sentence. Luke, please excuse me. I drank a lot of alcohol during the Christmas period. Luke, please excuse me. I drank a lot of alcohol during the Christmas period.
Luc, pardonne-moi, j'ai bu beaucoup d'alcool pendant la période des fêtes.
Not bad. Say for me, Luke, please excuse me.
Luc, pardonne-moi, s'il te plaît.
Pause. That's not a bad way of doing it. I'm glad that you're no longer vouvoying everybody for a command. What's the verb that you're using to excuse? Which is fine, that'll do.
Pardonner.
Pause. What's the verb to give?
Donner.
Pause. What's the first vowel of the verb to give?
O.
No, on its own. Say for me the verb to give. Say I give. Je.
Je donne.
Done. Look where we are. Done. And what did I have? Pardonner, yeah?
Okay.
So how are we going to say, what's the verb to pardon then?
Pardonner.
There we go. Pardonne. There's no such verb as donne. Yeah? Pardonner. So pardonne-moi. Say for me, pardonne-moi.
Pardonne-moi.
Lovely. Or merci de m'excuser, or je te prie de m'excuser. Lovely. Okay. I drank a lot of alcohol. What's the pronunciation of the word alcohol? All of you get weird on this.
Alcool.
No. Alcool.
Alcool.
Alcool. Yeah. No, alcool.
Alcool.
Alcool. Yeah. De l'alcool. Okay. So, Luc, alors pardonne-moi, j'ai bu beaucoup d'alcool. Now, la période des fêtes or la période festine. The adjective pertaining to Christmas is festin or festine. Come across that one before?
No.
No.
Festine.
Festin. Be very careful when you say bonne fête as well. When you say happy Christmas and you say bonne fête, which is a little bit like happy holidays in America, but like rather than, so accepting them like Hanukkah and other things as well, Kwanzaa, whatever the shit else is going on. How are you spelling bonne in bonne fête?
B-O-N-N-E.
B-O-N-N-E-S, yes, because bonne fête is have a good party. Bonne fête with plurals is happy Christmas. Yeah? Literally, because une bonne fête. Oh putain, c'était une bonne fête is good party. Have a good party. Yeah? Bonne fête is the Christmas period, which presumably when this kind of was created was lots of parties or something like that. Yeah, good, lovely. Luke, you know me, this kind of thing interests me. Luke, you know me, this kind of thing interests me.
Luc, tu me connais, ce genre de choses m'intéresse.
Soften it. Luke, tu me just tickle my feet, just go and do the tickle thing. There we go. That's as big as your consonants need to get. Off you go. Luke, tu me connais, keep it smooth. Off you go. Luke, you know me, this kind of thing interests me.
Luc, tu me connais, ce genre de choses m'intéresse.
Good. One more, we'll go back around the group again. Luke, how long did it take you to get here? I thought you were at the house. Luke, how long did it take you to get here? I thought you were at the house.
Luc, il t'a fallu combien de temps pour y aller? Je pensais que tu étais à l'autre maison.
Luc, il t'a fallu combien de temps pour y arriver? Because to get
pour
here,
y arriver.
Je pense que tu étais à l'autre maison. Good. Lovely. Back round to Mademoiselle Maline. So say for me, it's true, Nathan, Nathan, Maline, Nathan, Nathan. It's true, Nathan has done lots of work with you. It's true, Nathan has done lots of work with you.
C'est vrai, Nathan.
But the c'est vrai was nicely twangy. Well done. Linguists, listen. What did I say for the word Nathan? I gave it you 3 times. I'm generous. That won't happen when we do classes. One more time. Copy me. Nathan.
Nathan.
That was nice copying. Did you hear how you twang? Your voice box is relaxing. That was fabulous. Well done. Well done. All right. So Nathan has done lots of work with you.
Nathan.
But we've just fucked it up again. What was his name?
Nathan.
If you're going to speak English every time I use English to talk about the French, well, we're going to be fucked up, aren't we? So we need to focus. Don't go back into English. Nathan has done lots of work with you.
Nathan.
No. Linguists, listen. Nathan.
Nathan.
No.
Nathan. Nathan.
Shut the fuck up. Listen. Nathan. Let me hear it.
Nathan.
Good. Now softly. Nathan.
Nathan.
Good. I congratulated you on how well you did that first vowel. That was exquisite. Just do that first vowel on it by its own again. By itself, sorry. Nah. Just that on it by itself.
Nah.
Good. Now, for you guys at the moment, consonants are kings. N is the king. So your asses can't hear the difference between n, na, because you've got the same n. Now listen to the vowels on their own. Ah. Pretty freaking different. All right? So good. So Nathan has done lots of work. Off you go.
Nathan a fait.
Oh, but why are we stopping? This twanging is brilliant. This is so improved. Why are we stopping? A fait. Keep it going. Don't stop.
A fait beaucoup de travail avec Luc.
No. Holding it long and then stopping and is not the same as going all the way through. I'm fascinated in the vowel slide from one vowel. Now, your voice box has gone in one round from not vibrating to vibrating. And I know it's a lot to now ask it not just to vibrate, but to slide from one point to the next. All of you can spend this week being Scooby-Doo. Ooh. Just play with doing that in your larynx. Ooh. So you are now holding it on, thinking I'm not going to notice, then having a cheeky wee stop and then moving on to the next one, thereby cutting out the slide, thereby cutting out the need to slide, but you will not remember long, complicated structures of grammar if you can't slide. So I want you to go again and I want you to slide. Yeah, I want you to finish the one vowel and move into the next vowel gradually. I do not want you to put a micropause in. Off you go. So off you go. Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail. Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail.
Nathan a fait.
Look at Lukey. I'm just giving you clear instructions. I just said in English, which is a language you clearly excel, that I did not want you to put pauses between the words. I wanted a slid sound. So not Nathan a fait. I want Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail. That is what I want. That is what I'm going to get. Anything else shows a worrying inability to slide vowels, and I'm sure you can because I've already heard you do it today. So not Nathan a. All of you think that's going to work. Get used to Nathan. My mum lives near the sea when she's not where she lives half the time. Like she's got a second house by the sea, and whenever I take people down there, young people, they always want to sit on the sand. And I'm like, why do you want to sit on the sand? Why do you want to get your ass wet? The tide's just been in. Like, why don't you just sit on the benches or the coastal wall, which is 2 miles long? They always want to sit on the sand. There are plenty of places to sit. French sentences are built to take a rest in. Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail. I mean, yes, when we get more advanced, there's certain words we don't tend to rest on, but we don't go Nathan. Tumbleweeds, crickets, a fait, tumbleweeds, crickets. We don't do that. Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail. And this is what's going to train you guys is to listen and get longer organic-y phrases, which is why we can get you to be really good at French. All right, so no more going Nathan, tumbleweed, cricket, a fait. I want one long sound. Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail. Go on.
Nathan a fait beaucoup de travail.
It's getting a lot better. I'm interested in the handover. Good. It's going in the right direction. Well done you. Well done you. Go from one vowel into the next. Be comfortable sliding. Just listen to French. Hon, hi, hon, hi, hon. Nathan a fait. Hon, hi, hon, hi, hon. Nathan a fait. You've got to slide around. Go, Nathan a fait.
Nathan a fait.
That's nice. Now notice your voice likes to lift the needle off the record when you slide. Get used to sliding. You just need to spend the week doing ooh. Good. Next sentence, Malene. I'm improving. Will you manage that? You heard the verb today to improve, but obviously it was at speed from Nathan. So how would you say I am improving, which you are already? Massive difference.
Je suis
Stand still. Pick the ass cheek you would like to be paddled on. What did I tell you guys earlier? One person's correction is another person's
Not
correction.
être, avoir. Not always être.
Don't give me the verb to be when your
Yes.
ing is not an adjective. I will say that again. Do not give me the verb to be when your ing is not an adjective. Luke is speaking. We don't say Luc est. We say Luc parle. Luke was speaking. We don't say Luc était. We say Luc parlait. Luke was interesting. Once upon a time, now he's a sad sack of shit. Luc était intéressant. We use the ing there, Malene, because we're allowed to, because it's an adjective. All right? Don't translate that. All right? So off you go. So what's the verb to improve?
I don't know.
Good, that's fine. Say to me, it's better. Let's go round. How do you say it's better?
C'est mieux.
Nice accent. I'm loving the sliding. Strictly speaking, is it mieux or meilleur? And if you don't know the difference, say, I don't know the difference.
I don't know the difference.
Right then, so a little bit of video watching for anybody that's interested. Work out when we say bien and when we say bon. And when we say bien, B-I-E, your superlative and equative and comparative of all of this is going to be bien, mieux, le mieux. And when you say bon, it'll go up to meilleur, le meilleur. So what gets confusing is they both start with an M. So in other words, if you said, Malene speaks well, Malene parle bien, Malene speaks better, she fucking will when she's done with me, Malene parle mieux, because bien goes to mieux, Malene speaks the best, Malene parle le mieux. If I said her French is good, son français est bon, son français est meilleur. So in other words, bon, when it goes up, is meilleur. Yeah? So in other words, keep your bien and your bon separate. So mieux is the bigger version of bien, and meilleur is the bigger version of bon. So would you say my French is well, or would you say my French is good? In English, would you say her French is well or her French is good?
Well, I would say good.
That's right. So basically, in French, we'd say son français est bon. So therefore, her French is better. Is it going to be bien or meilleur?
Meilleur.
That's it. Good listening. Good listening. Linguists listen. Side note, what is really fucking annoyingly complicated is when you have the expression say, C''est. C'est bon, c'est bien is quite tricky. There's a video on that. So for example, if say you said, Luke, I've been watching your videos. C'est bien. That's correct. Well done. I'm morally approving. You eat something, physical sensation. C'est bon. We're about to leave my house. You say, oh, Lukey, I forgot something in the house. I go on then. In you go. So you run back into the house. You come back in. I go, c'est bon. We're all good to go. Okay. You know, I said, what did you think of this TV show? Oh, non, c'est bien. It's like there's different usages of c'est bon and c'est bien. And so that is just a video to Google. But if you're going to increase any of those, bien would go to mieux and bon would go to meilleur. Lovely. I'm going to give you a video. I'm going to give you a video. Fuck off, Luke. I'm going to give you a verb and you're going to repeat it after me. Repeat after me, please. Améliorer.
Améliorer.
Your listening has just been turned on. Good. Your twang was in place. You were matching my voice quality. Lovely. What is the short form of améliorer? Method we will do when we start the verb things, all of you, is drop off a. So when we want to go, so our slogan for when we start the verbs is the present tense slogan. Anybody know that already? Obviously Nate does. Anybody know what the slogan is already for the present tense with my method? A, soft, hard. So A is the verb group that you would previously known as ER verbs. So an A verb is a verb which ends with an A sound, and you're going to remove the A from it. So if I had manger, Colin, what's manger without the A?
Mange.
What is effectuer? Somebody's making a load of noise. Please don't. What is effectuer? Effectuer without the A. Matt.
Effectuer.
No, without the A.
Effective.
Listen to Auntie Lukey. Effectuer. Effectuer. What's that without the A?
Effectue.
There we go. There we go. Can someone stop? Who's that making a shitload of noise? Lovely.
Dogs just came home. They're gone.
I don't give a damn. I'll shoot them or bury them in the garden. I'm teaching. Could you please say for me, Meline, could you please give me assassiner? Assassiner. Could you remove the A sound?
Assassin.
Good work, you. All right. So basically, if I gave you Meline, améliorer, améliorer, what's that without the A on the end, please?
Améliore.
Well done, you. This is sounding very good. It is also a reflexive verb when you're not improving something else. So if you just say, I'm improving, it's therefore reflexive because you're not telling me that you're improving something else, as we did with le beau Nathan tout à l'heure. So could you please say for me, I'm improving, améliorer is your infinitive. It's going to be reflexive. Any idea how we'd make that work then, Maline?
Je me.
Look at Auntie Lukey, look at Auntie Lukey. Good choice of pronoun. Well done, you. Clap, 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 clap. Let me tell you the ballad of Meghan Markle and Signet. Signet is my daughter. So which one of those two do you think I'm going to protect at all costs? A garden snail or Meghan Markle? Which one of those two do you think I'm going to protect at all costs? It would be the garden snail. But Signet and Meghan Markle, the second word in French is always the word we protect. So you are never, ever going to fuck up the vowel of the second word. So if you've got ame, and you're quite right, the vowel that you're now finding beautifully, it wasn't anywhere near your voice box. I've heard some fabulous absolute fabulously improved French. Well done from you. But it is me, but we're not going to keep the vowel of me because we always preserve the second word. So how am I going to say améliore if I pop the m at the beginning of it? How is that going to sound, please?
Je m'allais.
You've achieved the vowel, but you were so educationally, academically exhausted from doing that you couldn't remember the fucking rest of it. Good God. Get her on a glucose drip. Je m'améliore. Say for me, je m'améliore.
Je m'améliore.
Listen to Lukey and shoot the relatives because I can hear them. Because it's a double consonant, your brain goes, boo-hoo, I've just said one M, I've now got to say second M. Je m'améliore. Go on, je m'améliore.
Je m'améliore.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Say for me with a really quick mouth. Faster. There you go. Consonants are going to be quick in French. Good. I'm moving on to this stupid fucking background is pissing me off. I'm moving on to Matt. Matt, off you go. I have improved my French with Luke. I have improved my French with Luke.
Je m'améliore.
In the sentence, I have improved my French with Luke, have you stated what you've improved?
Yes.
What did I tell you? Linguists, listen. What did I tell you? Now twice. with two of your colleagues. What did I tell you we use as the verb in the middle if we are improving something else? Versus what do we use with the verb in the middle if we are improving nothing stated? Is it have or be if you're stating what you're improving?
Avoir.
That is lovely. All right. So say for me, I have improved my French.
J'ai m'amélioré.
Oh, no, stand still. What is the verb to improve? Listening's hard, isn't it? When we don't do it properly. What is the verb to improve?
Meilleur.
No? Améliorer. Say it for me.
Améliorer.
No. Who have we decided in French is the most important? Is it vowels or consonants?
Vowels.
Lovely. So that ain't gonna wash. That is not gonna get past me. So could you copy me? Come on my vowel journey. Come on my magic journey with me. Améliorer.
Améliorer.
Lovely. That was really nice. Keep it all together. Think of it as a solid thing. Améliorer.
Améliorer.
That was fucking badass. Well done. You've heard a version of it with a reflexive. Well done. M'améliorer or m'améliore with the short form. Fine. It could be t'améliore or s'améliore. Fine. But the point is, why are we sticking a reflexive in it? Because you've just told me that you know that it's have when you're improving something else. If you're improving something else, is that reflexive? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Define reflexive for me. If you don't know, you don't know. But define reflexive in verbs.
Oh God.
I wash myself. The person doing the verb is the person receiving the verb. I wash you. The person receiving the verb is not the person doing the verb. We wash each other. The person receiving the verb is not the person doing the verb, but there's two or more of us doing an identical thing, so it is known as reciprocal, which is grammatically the same as the reflexive. So as far as you're concerned, reflexive is when the person doing the verb is also the person receiving the verb. So when this is commonly taught, it'll be verbs like I wash, I shave, because who are you shaving? So you don't always want to hear I wash myself, I shave myself. You won't always hear that. But so if I'm saying I'm improving my French, are you stating what is being improved?
Yes.
Therefore, the little verb knows where it's going. It can't. It's not I myself am improving my French. Yeah. All right. So say for me, I'm improving my French, and I don't need to hear the mut in there. So I have improved my French. J'ai
amélioré.
That was gorgeous. Why did we have a pause? Hang out on the amélioré. Hang out there. That was gorgeous. Learn to hang out the previous vowel.
J'ai amélioré mon français avec.
Lovely. That's good. That was fabulous. Next sentence. Hang out on the previous vowel. Okay. I understand that my French is going to improve. In this sentence, Mathieu, are you telling me what is improving?
Yes, well, it's going to improve, so it's
right.
Not...
Yeah, right. But the point is it coming after the word to improve? Are you saying my French is going to improve world hunger? My French is going to improve my sex life. My French is going to improve whatever, my gambling habit. Is it saying what it's going to improve after the word to improve?
Yes. Yeah, my French, yeah.
No, listen to my sentence again. Are you saying what you're going to improve literally after the verb to improve? My French is going to improve. Are you following that verb to improve with what you're improving? Listen, my French is going to improve my sex life. My French is going to improve my grades. My French is going to improve my chances of getting into a better job. My French is going to improve. In the last one, are you literally telling me, yes or no, what is going to improve after the verb to improve? Yes or no? No. So when you don't follow the verb to improve, with what you're going to improve, use the reflexive. I shall say that again. When you don't follow the verb to improve with what you're going to improve, use the reflexive. Because it's basically my French is going to improve itself. That's what we're saying. All right. So how are you going to say my French is going to improve itself? Off you go.
Mon français. Oh God.
I don't know, God. Back where you were. Back on. You're as far as A. The last noise you uttered of any use was A. Get your ass back on A of français is going to improve. Get back on A. A. Say for me, he's going. Just say for me, he's going in 2 words. Il
va.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Nice accent while we're there. Lovely. My French is the same as a he. It's just an individual third person. So my French is going to improve. It's reflexive. It's third person.
Mon français va.
What's the word for my? What's the word for my? Could give me the right correct twang.
Mon.
Masculine, French, masculine.
Mon.
That was a gorgeous twang. Why wouldn't you use that twang? Think about it. Is a dude, sorry, the people that are obviously different genders, but we're going to go with the, binary gender here. Are we basically saying, would we say that français is a masculine word or a feminine word?
Français,
if you had a guy, would you say il est français or il est française? Which would you say?
Il est français.
Good. And if I said française, do you think I'm talking about a male or a female?
Female.
And so if you're referring to the language as français, do you think it's going to be the male word or the female word?
Male.
That's it. That's it. The word for language, annoyingly, is feminine. La langue, une langue. So la langue française. But the noun of French is masculine. All languages are masculine. Je parle le français, je parle l'italien, that was dumb, Luke, it was joined. Je parle l'anglais, Luke, that was dumb, it was joined. Je parle l'allemand. Fuck, they're all joined. Je parle le gallois, Welsh, masculine, yeah? Il est gallois, he's Welsh. Elle est galloise, feminine. On va parler le gallois. All right, so it's like languages are masculine. So say for me, my French, mon français va, and give me the reflexive, it's going to improve. Mon français va.
Mon français va.
Keep the va going on. Va.
Mon français va m'améliorer.
No. What? How do you say he washes in 2 words? He washes, just 2 words. This doesn't grammatically make sense, but just say for me, he washes. Il
lave.
Present tense.
Il lave.
Nice vowel transition. Il lave. That was very nice. Now, in the sentence he washes, what is he washing? If I just say he washes, what do you think he's washing?
Himself.
So French needs that. Not for all verbs, but for most verbs. For most verbs. So that needs to be reflexive. So je me lave. We'll do this. Don't worry. That'll do when we start the grammar. Tu te laves. Any idea what the reflexive is for he will wash? So for he washes himself. Il
se lave.
There we go. I'm really enjoying your transition through the vowels. Il se lave. That was very nice. All right. So se, as we've agreed, is the reflexive pronoun here for the third person. Se for self. I used to teach. We're now adding se to améliorer. Previously, la belle Maline added me to améliorer or améliore. You are adding se to améliorer in the infinitive. So what sound am I going to get if I get améliorer and I add a se up its ass to the left?
Il s'améliorer.
But excuse me. Don't make me bring my daughter out because she's a redhead and she doesn't fucking fight fair. What was the verb to improve that I gave you? Lukey loves vowels. What was the verb to improve I gave you? Don't give me vowel by vowel. Give me one go. Améliorer.
Améliorer.
Look at me. You're doing fabulously. All of you have demonstrated real, genuine capability. I'm super excited. But listen to what I'm telling you as technique. Give me the snake. Give me the snake. Learn the shape. Learn the mapping in your body. How does that verb feel? Améliorer. Where is your vibration going? We've spoken about the vibration. We've done a lot of work. We're nearly done. We've done a lot of work. Put a lot of work into it. The vibration is going to move. Where did your vibration go? Améliorer. Copy me and feel the journey of the vibration. Listen, copy me. Améliorer. And again.
Améliorer.
No, that is not the journey. That is not a journey. That is 4 stops. I want one journey. Améliorer.
Améliorer.
Lovely. Now, that journey is going to be identical. You're just adding a s sound at the beginning, but you are still going ameliorer. You're going via those vowels. So how are you going to put a s before that, please?
S'ameliorate.
Excuse me, don't let me get mad. What is the first port of call in the snake? Ah, what's the first vowel you can hear on the ameliorer? What's the first vowel?
Ah.
Lovely. Yours is absolutely perfect. Well done. What consonant sound have we just said that we're adding at the beginning? S. What did I tell La Belle Maline? Who is more important, Sig or Meghan Markle? Sig.
Sig.
So if I've got ah, add a s sound to ah, but don't change the damn vowel.
S'ameliorate.
No. You're saying so. Say for me ah.
Ah.
Right. Say for me asshole. Just say in English. Just say asshole.
Asshole.
Put a d sound at the beginning. What does that give me?
Say what at the front?
Pop a d sound. A d sound. What will that give me at the beginning of asshole?
Dasshole.
Gorgeous work. Pop a p sound at the beginning. What will that give me?
Passhole.
Perfect. Pop a f sound at the beginning. What will that give me?
Fasshole.
Lovely. You can do that absolutely brilliant with total facility. If I said to you améliorer, could you pop a s sound at the beginning? What will that give me?
S'ameliorate.
Welcome to French. All right. Second word is preserved. All right. Lovely. Sig would tell me that Meghan Markle and asshole could be used in the same sentence. Who am I to judge a child? Lovely. Lovely, Colin. I can see that Luke will be very determined with us. I can see that Luke will be very determined with us. Don't prepare, Mr. Rust. Start the jeu. Off you go. Start the word you know. Work on it as you go through the sentence. I can see that Luke will be very determined. Go.
Je peux voir ce que
Now,
Luc.
I'm loving that you remember sucker, but what's the word for that? Just que. Yeah, que. Que. Yeah, sucker was what when it was a non-question, but I like the fact that you've been playing with it. So what's the, pardon me. So what's the word for that on its own? Que. Yeah,
Que.
like, yeah. So off you go. Go again.
Je peux voir que
Keep
Luc.
que going because we haven't solved the second bit yet. Keep the que going. Luke will be very determined. Que Luke.
Que Luc serait très.
Stand still. We've already spoken about this today. When we do the verb work, which starts next week when I find you guys a slot, we will learn for the future. Anybody know what my slogan is for the future? What's my slogan for the future? Anybody? Ray, ra, ron. What's my slogan for the future, Colin?
Très rare.
Good. And the way we work out the future is we say the verb have, and we pick one of Ray, ra, ron. J'ai, je serai. Tu as, tu seras. Il a, il sera. Nous avons, nous serons. Vous avez, vous serez. It rhymes with have. So how do you say Luke has? How do you say that in 2 words? Luke has.
Lucas.
Nice. So do you think Luke will, if we're rhyming it with the verb to have, do you think Luke will be Luc serait, Luc seront, or Luc sera? Which one will it be?
Luc sera.
Nice sliding vowels. Do you see why I always do this work and get people's voices and their ears working properly so I can then go, right, now let's learn some sound systems and you bitches know how you're making sound, where you're producing it from, how to slide it together and to get it to stick. It's absolutely futile. And I don't mean this with any rudeness because I couldn't do any of your jobs. But this is why the autodidact thing doesn't work for everybody. You need the tuition. Don't get me wrong. Some of the people that I've got who are the strongest speakers I've got didn't manage totally as autodidacts. And there are people that were pretty darn capable, totally self-learning, but they never quite got as good as those other people. So it's no indication of where you're going to end up. Just some people need a little bit of help getting into the system. All right. So Luke will be, pause, hands up other than Nate. Somebody tell me, how did we say, what was the slogan for the present tense? What was the slogan for the present tense that we've already had today? Nathan, tell me, what do linguists do?
Listen.
What does Lukey do when they don't fucking listen?
punch, kick, slap.
That is right. Punch, kick, slap. Good, good, good. Lovely, lovely. What was the present tense? A soft
Hard,
hard.
soft.
No, too late now. A soft hard. Accuracy. Make it a game with yourself. You don't need, guys, to cognitively repeat French. You need to imitate French. The only thing you need to cognitively do, I was saying this to Colin, the only thing you need to cognitively do is listen to the excuses. Is listen to the explanations, I mean. Right, good, chill, relax. Nate, do me a few sentences. Luke, I feel I've just witnessed the birth of 4 children. Luke, I feel of 3 children. Luke, I feel I've just witnessed the birth of 3 children. 3 French children. Yeah.
Luc, je ressens que j'ai témoigné la naissance de 4 enfants français.
Pause. What's the verb you chose to use at the beginning?
Ressentir.
That is not a verb.
Ressentir.
That is not a verb either.
Ressentir.
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 Watch the video, sentir versus se sentir versus ressentir. If you're using I feel that as an opinion, you'll be using sentir, je sens que.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's weirdly less common than it is in English. Much more commonly, we would say j'ai l'impression. J'ai l'impression d'avoir témoigné. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, quite fucking frankly, you can still use je pense que. Yeah? Je pense que oui, je pense que j'ai. Okay, good. So, je pense que j'ai vu ou j'ai témoigné la naissance de 3 enfants français. Go again. I think I've witnessed témoigner. I think I've witnessed the birth of 3 children.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir témoigné la naissance de 4 enfants français.
3 children.
Oh yeah, that's true. J'ai l'impression d'avoir témoigné la naissance de 3 enfants français.
Good. Lovely. That was much better. Can we say 4 children just so I can hear you say it?
4 enfants?
That's better. What did you say?
4 enfants.
4 enfants. Yeah, good.
Right.
We don't do that. I've got a friend who I saw tonight for a drink, Fiona. She's going to do an interview. She's really, really interesting. So basically, COVID happened. She lost her job. She'd been in theatre management. She took her kids to France. She's like, fuck this. Took her kids to France, sold a house, rented a house, got a job. Kids didn't speak any French, just enrolled them in the local school. They've done really, really, really well. And then when it came time to go back, the one kid was on a music scholarship to a really good private school in the UK. In England, private school means like public-private. It sounds a bit different in the States. We call them our public schools, but they are private schools. So often that gets confused. And the kids went, Mummy, we don't want to go. So now these kids are growing up in France. She's got really, really good French, but even she says things like 5 livres on the 5 livres and things like that, and 4 enfants on the 4 enfants. We link, yeah. These are just these little small things that you get if you spend lots of time in France, yeah. So 4 enfants, good. Next sentence, Nate. I'm looking forward to hearing what happened. I'm looking forward to hearing what happened.
J'ai hâte d'entendre ce qui s'est passé.
What's the verb to hear?
Entendre.
Lovely. Can I hear a nice en rather than en? J'ai hâte d'entendre ce qui s'est passé.
J'ai hâte d'entendre ce qui s'est passé.
Lovely. If she'd known what was going to happen, she wouldn't have worried. If she'd known what was going to happen, she wouldn't have worried.
Si elle avait su ce qui allait se passer, elle n'aurait pas allé.
Stand still.
Elle
Who's
serait
making
pas
a
allée.
load of noise? I need to mute somebody. If you're going to make noise, could you just mute your microphone, guys? Because it just makes it really difficult. Yeah, lovely. Could you go one more time, Nate? Oh, is he vanished? Oh no, he's there. He's just
No, I'm here, yeah.
Okay. Is Matt still there? Or is he just because his picture's vanished? Does that mean he's just muted the mic?
He just muted himself, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. He's hiding behind the hedge, having a wank or something. That's fascinating how this little diagram works. Good. So lovely. It's quite horny, isn't it? Like he's in a labyrinth. Off you go. That was French. He's in a maze. Lovely. So go again, please. Yes, if he'd known. If she'd known what was going to happen, she wouldn't have worried. Be very careful in the last bit.
Si elle avait su ce qui allait se passer, elle serait pas inquiété. Elle serait pas inquiétée.
Say for me, I'm worried, which I am right now.
Je suis inquiète. Je m'inquiète.
Right.
Je suis
Let's
inquiété,
go with
oui.
both of those. Let's go with both of those. If I was saying je suis inquiète, which would make me a female, how would you say she is worried?
Elle est inquiète.
Lovely. Sticking with that model, how do you say she wouldn't have worried? In other words, she wouldn't have been worried.
Elle serait pas inquiète.
Look at me, look at me. She wouldn't have been. What's the verb to be?
Être.
What auxiliary does the verb to be have?
Aller. Sorry, avoir.
How much did you drink?
J'ai été.
How would you say
Elle a
she
été.
wouldn't have been worried? Elle n'aurait.
Elle n'aurait pas été inquiète.
Good. Right. Now, say for me, I'm worried, the reflexive method. I'm worried, the reflexive method. Notice, Matt, reflexive as in I myself worry, yeah? Because French is weirdly like that. The verb to worry, you're not worrying me, I'm worrying myself. So how do you say we'll do all of that is just to give you examples. So how do you say I'm worried then, Nathan?
Je m'inquiète.
What, she's worried?
Elle s'inquiète.
So how would you say she would have not worried? She wouldn't have worried. So that shit in the conditional past with a negative.
Elle se serait pas inquiétée.
That's right, because it's now the past participle, isn't it?
Right.
Now pop it in your mouth. Elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Elle se serait pas inquiétée.
So I can't tell people who've just started their logic language learning journey that it's all about saying it, sounding organic, sliding through it, if you're not going to say it organically and slide through it. So oui, elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Oui, elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Now, what they've just done, and they've all worked their absolute rows off for me, you now have got to say that in one go. Oui, alors si elle avait su ce qui allait se passer, elle se serait pas inquiétée. Try and get that all out in one go. Si elle avait su, if any one of the other three of you managed to say that in one go, I would literally give you my kid. You'd send her home though. She'd have eaten you out of house and home. So say for me, oui, alors si j'avais su, si elle avait su ce qui allait s'inquiéter. Putain, Luc, think in French. Si elle avait su ce qui allait se passer, elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Si elle avait su ce qui allait se passer, elle ne serait pas inquiétée.
Elle se serait pas
Elle
inquiétée.
se
Yeah?
serait pas inquiétée.
So
Oui.
you've got a lot of S work. Elle, se, reflexive. Se, the verb. Pas inquiétée, reflexive. So 2 S's and a Z. Elle se serait pas inquiétée. Go on. Elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Elle se serait pas inquiétée.
Lovely. All right, last one for you. Good job, good job, good job. Thank you for being so patient and being a very, very useful demonstration of where we can get to. Lovely. Guys, I might see you during the language trip this year. I'll be the one hiding behind the tree, afraid of Luke. Guys, I might see you on the language trip this year. I'll be the one hiding behind a tree, afraid of Luke.
Les gars, il y a une possibilité que je vous voirai pour le voyage.
Stand still. Luke, he loves you very much. How much shit have you eaten over Christmas to have this degree of brain inflammation? What is I will see?
Je voirai.
No, it isn't. Did we drink for New Year?
No, it's I've been alone for the past couple of days, so I haven't spoken out loud. I'm
You
very
should have gotten on a bloody train and come see me.
confused.
Je veux. Irregular future, which will be these guys' third lesson. No, or second lesson, depending how well we do.
Je voyais.
No, what's the irregular future? How do you say he will see?
Il va voir.
He will see.
Il voira.
Bye, Matt. I'll message you soon. Il verra.
Oh, yeah. Il verra.
Can we just have a 2-minute silence for the death of my respect for you? Heads down, everybody. okay, for the respect I once had for Nathan as a linguist. Could you please say for me, he will see? He will see.
Il verra.
Thank you. Could you now go back to the sentence and say, guys, I will see you for the language trip. I'll be the one hiding behind the tree afraid of Luke. Definitely right now.
Les gars, je vous verrai pendant le séjour de langage. Je serai celui qui...
Séjour linguistique. But if we
Séjour
did want to say
linguistique.
the word langage, what would the vowel be?
Langage.
There we go. Not langage. Unless we were down south or in I can't even say the word. Nathan, say the word for me. It begins with a Q. What are those
Quebec.
funny little Terrans? Thank you. Oh. Sorry, yeah. But we would say langage. Lovely.
Langage.
All right. Lovely. Good. Lovely. Langage. But séjour linguistique. Oui.
Séjour
alors,
linguistique.
les gars, je vous verrai pendant le séjour linguistique. I'll be the one hiding behind the tree, afraid of Luke.
Je serai celui qui se cache devant l'arbre, ayant peur de Luc.
Good, qui a bien peur de Luke. It's a shame Matt's just gone. Aeon, be careful, not Aeon. Yeah, Aeon. It's a shame Matt's just gone because we just had a lovely reflexive. Because, Colin, in the sentence, I'm hiding behind the tree, what is hiding, Colin?
Me.
Good. Therefore, most of the time, French goes, if y'all don't provide me with an object, I'll have to make it myself. I'm hiding myself. Alors je me cache. Cache-toi. Alors je vais me cacher. It's not ubiquitous. There are plenty of verbs which don't do that. To change. He said je me change. It sounds like you're changing your trousers or something. So j'ai changé. You've changed, Luke. You've changed. Tu as changé. You used to be an asshole. Now you're just an absolute motherfucker. Alors tu as changé. Tu as beaucoup changé. Yeah, so some verbs don't do this, but as a general rule, it's fairly freaking safe to assume for the moment, if you're not gonna be doing it to something else, you need the reflexive. So oui, alors, c'est either ce sera moi, qui cache derrière, not in front. Would we hide in front of a tree, Nathan? Is that very smart? God damn it. Off you go. So, yeah, you know, moi, je me cacherai derrière l'arbre, un arbre. J'aurais bien peur de Luke. Good. Last one, then we can go. Luke, I'm looking forward to seeing them improve.
Luc, j'ai hâte de voir il s'améliorer.
I'm about to have a little cry. Sorry, just 1 second. Someone's messaging me. I just need to get rid of them. 1 second. Last sentence of the day. We can't end with poo.
S'améliorerait.
Stand still. 1 sec. Good, they've gone. Right. Lovely. You can't get a good assassin for love nor money these days over Christmas. Lovely. How hard is it? Megan with a G. Oh, gosh. Some poor cow without, spelled differently. She's just whatever. So, what kind of verb, Nathan, is to see somebody do something? I see Nathan sleeping. I watch Nathan showering. I listen to Nathan breathing. What kind of verbs are these? Verbs of?
Perception.
Lovely. Describe the grammar for a verb of perception. Now, if I was a real fucker, I'd go to Colin or Malene, and I'd say, tell me two of the three verbs of perception that we've just heard mentioned. What do verbs of perception do, Nathan?
They go right into the next thing.
That was about as. Don't you work in education? Shitly worded thing. A verb of perception. So always be aware, guys, when you've got a situation in French where you go from one person's verbal activity to another person's verbal activity, because that's suspicious. I want Maline to be happy. I want her to be. French doesn't like that. Je veux qu'elle soit. Lovely. I make you work. I make you work. Je te fais travailler. That is a causative, which is another back-to-back between two different people's verbs. But on this occasion, I see him sleep. Je le vois dormir. Straight into the infinitive. No, nothing else. I see Colin dance. Je vois danser Colin, or je vois Colin danser. I go straight into the infinitive. Easiest thing in the world to do. So how do you say, I'm looking forward to seeing them? Just say that.
J'ai hâte de les voir.
Nice vowel position. We're back up and running for January. I can see we all needed a little warm up. What's the verb to improve? Based on what I've been telling everybody, Matthew's had to go. But what's the verb to improve?
S'améliorer.
Because we're not here saying what's going to be improved afterwards, are we? So would you now please say, I'm looking to seeing them improve?
J'ai hâte de les voir s'améliorer.
Good. Don't drop down to s'améliorer. We are s'améliorer, aren't we? Good. Good. Lovely. Well done. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm going to make the people who are going to be joining the Get Up and Running on the Grammar group watch this class and be like, right, do this, watch this. Yeah, watch how you have to listen properly. Watch how you have to use your mouth properly. Watch how you have to use your mouth differently. Yeah. And then muscle memory just takes over. You become a listening machine. You become an impersonator. I've heard brilliant things from all three of the newbies. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It's been really, really encouraging. Yeah, good. So my advice is this: fall out of love with your English language voices. You speak English perfectly. You don't need to work on it. You do not need to work on it. Yeah. Fall in love with these French twangs. Fall in love with these French twangs. Then learn to join these French twangs. Okay, which both of you have done beautifully tonight. Beautifully, absolutely hugely steep learning curve from literally the first person out of the gate. Obviously had to, and this sounds really cruel. I need a fall guy. Whenever I work with someone I've not worked with before, unless they've really been paying attention to the videos, their voice doesn't do it correctly. Okay, and now you'll go back to like, oh no, that's not vibrating. All right, I need this twangy sound. So if you specifically wanted to do any more video watching and prep for next time, when we sort out the proper timetable, yeah, like I said, accent trick is the name of the video. Yeah, which tells you about the twang and how the twang works. Or the one with the makeup on my damn face in the picture. I forget what it's called, but the one with Tom. That would be a really good one to watch as well. Yeah, but basically, whatever you do, whatever French you are given, do not move on until you can say it in one long go with your mouth reasonably closed, and then it becomes a physical kind of sensation, and then your body remembers it rather than cognitively, oh, I must remember these words. It's meant to feel new and difficult. If it didn't feel new and difficult, why would we be doing it? Yeah, why would we be doing it? No offense, but left to your own devices, you haven't got to where you are capable of getting. Both of you, I include you in this, Nate, as well, but like both of you are capable of some really good shit in French. I can hear that already. We're just not there yet. Good. So if you came along and you did some, I'm going to go and see this bozo in London online, and it wasn't something drastically new, it would kind of make you think, well, shit, I guess I'm just shit at French then, that I can't progress to advanced. No, you need something new, because as we say in self-improvement, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Do you know what I mean? So you need something new. So good, well done. I'm really, really encouraged. If the other people who are as interested in doing it that I've decided I don't hate, there's a lot of rejection. Has showed the potential you've shown. That's good. Good. And what's ultimately the main thing as well is that you just go, oh my God, I've been working so hard. I don't need to work as hard. You need to listen super, super hard with me, but you don't need to work as hard. You just need to super listen and then just let your body take over. Yeah, not this crap. Good. Very steep learning curve. Well done, everybody. A very, very, very good job. Nathan, you disgust me. we'll have to have words. But but everybody's wank after Christmas, even when people are really, really good. You did obviously find Nathan, but you know, please, voire.
The worst part is that I literally say that every day when I say "on verra," every single day, and yet it still slips my mind.
Wow, you say? Oh, you mean you say the real version?
On verra, yeah. Like
Yeah,
we'll see. Like, yeah.
I've taught you for a year. I know exactly that you know it. Good. But do you know what weirdly happens is when you overthink it, that's when mistakes happen. If you just go, then they don't happen anymore, do they? Because you're going to muscle. Good. Pleasure to meet you both. We'll be in contact in the group. Well done. Both of you. Really crazy improvement in just one session. Good. Very, very exciting. 2024 is the year that you're both going to get your French in order. It's a shame Matt had to go early, but very, very encouraging from both of you. The learning curve has been sick. It's been really steep for you both, and you've paid complete attention, and you've gone, okay, I can't do that. He's told me to do that. I keep doing it. I've got to stop it. And it's a lot to physically change how one produces sound so quickly. So well done. Very well done. All right. We'll speak in the group. We'll find a time. It's looking like being Thursday for me.
Okay.
But good. Well bloody done. Good.
Thank you.
By the way, this is not, you do not have to pay for this one. This is a social one. This is just like first of whatever, you know, be nice just to meet a couple of people. I just wanted to do something for New Year's Day, just to have a token video to stick on YouTube. You don't have to feel you have to pay me for this one in the whatever. After, how it will work is after every class, you go to the coffee link, KOFI, and then I don't know what I'll make it, like $15 or something like that, you know, 15 or something like, just whack it on the coffee or something like that. Yeah. But for this is on me because of, you know, whatever, just meeting people and stuff. Yeah. Good. All right. Loads of love. Speak soon.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Wow.
Bye.